What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. First of all, I gotta apologize. I did miss Friday's video. It was my birthday weekend this past weekend, so I got out of town, spent the whole weekend on the beach. Darren met me up with a bunch of friends. I'll have footage from that, just in case you guys were wondering, on my own personal YouTube channel, which I'll plug in the near future, that I'm starting up just to document my life and everything and my fitness journey. And if you're interested in that, I'll be sure to plug it in the near future. Anyways, what I'm here to talk about today, just getting back home from the trip, is the news that I missed out on talking about over the weekend. And it's two main things that I really want to talk about. First of all, we're going to talk about Zack Snyder blessing us with the true version of Steppenwolf. I have a lot to say about it and why it means so much for the DCEU and what I expected for Justice League. And then we're also going to talk about DC Fandome and them releasing the almost full roster of who's going to be there, and it's a mind-boggling number of people that leaves a lot of room for surprises. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. But first, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button on this video. It really helps the channel, guys. Anyways, let's get into it. So Zack Snyder's Justice League, oh my gosh, man, it feels like we are going. I mean, it just feels like a dream that we're gonna first of all we actually succeeded. I'm still riding on that high about us getting this cut, and we're gonna get more of it at DC Fandome. He's definitely, in my opinion, the headliner of the whole show, despite all the new movies coming out, which I'm super excited for. Zack Snyder's Justice League is definitely the headliner. There's just no question about it. So when I looked onto Twitter this weekend while I was on the beach and saw that he blessed us with the true version of Steppenwolf and what he's going to look like in the low-res version, I was just hyped. And while I didn't have time to make a video, I knew I was going to talk about it today. So let's talk about it. So I'm on Collider right here just because it was the first article that I clicked. You know, Collider's media YouTube channel was infamous for kind of trashing the Release the Snyder Cut movement. And look who's laughing now. But anyways, I'm on there on their webpage here, and they're talking about Zack Snyder's Vero post in which he revealed Steppenwolf. And here at the top you can see Steppenwolf in the theatrical cut, and we could see here at the bottom the image that Zack Snyder is showing us. And let me first read to you what he had to say on his Vero post. It says, so on Saturday night he hopped on to Vero to share a still of his new, it's not really a new design, new Steppenwolf design. So here's what he had to say. Just working today, pulled this out of the editorial. Sorry he's low resolution, but I've seen him in all his high-res glory, and he's a thing to behold. Quick question. How many Fs do you think he gives? And I'm pretty sure he gives no Fs. And Zack Snyder is just the man for doing this, always teasing us, always teasing us. And, you know, he's continuing his tradition of posting on Vero, kind of releasing stills from his movie. And I'm so excited that we're actually getting this version right here. Now, I know there's a lot of talk about, hey, which, at least on Twitter, which version of Steppenwolf do you guys prefer? Like, some people actually do like the movie version, which actually, when I think I reviewed the trailer, I said, hey, this isn't that bad of Steppenwolf, you know. And the reason I said that was because there was, at the time when the theatrical version came out, there was rumors and talks about how the effects aren't fully complete, how this movie's being rushed out, and it was rushed out. So when I saw Steppenwolf revealed in one of the second trailer, I think, I was like, okay, this is not that bad. He actually looks pretty good. But he wasn't what Zack Snyder had intended, and we knew that it was a redesign. But looking at the movie and watching the theatrical cut play out, you could totally tell that this isn't what Zack Snyder would have wanted. This didn't fit in with the tone of his universe, and that's why it's so important that we get Steppenwolf in his true form released here. Now, some people may complain that, hey, this, you know, the theatrical version of Steppenwolf looks a little bit more comic accurate than this alien version that we got from Zack Snyder. And to that I say, Zack Snyder is the creator of this particular universe, inspired by DC Comics, and to see the continuity not kind of really fall in line, and there was actually no continuity between BVS and Justice League, it just feels out of place, and I gotta say, I prefer Zack's vision in this regard. Again, it's okay to like multiple versions of characters, whether it be comics, the animated, or the movies, they're all different versions of characters we love, and the universes we love. So to that's what I say. People who complain about the comic accuracy. Anyways, so let's rewind back to BVS, Man of Steel BVS. When I was first watching BVS, where Steppenwolf, we first saw him and his original design, I was absolutely floored at the movie. And I know that the Ultimate Cut is even better. When I was watching it, I went into it with the mindset of, hey, lower your expectations, because I did see reviews going into it. People were kind of bashing on BVS, but when I saw it, I was like, these people, they must be blind, because this is amazing. And especially the scene where we see Steppenwolf for the first time right in front of Lex Luthor with the mother boxes. I just remember the feeling of astonishment, like astonishment and wonder, curiosity. What is this character? Who is he? And what does he have to do? Give me the next movie now, because I need to see it. I was left with so many questions in a good way. I loved it. And fast forward to Justice League, and we see this version of Steppenwolf. It almost looks a little bit more comical. Like, man, this guy doesn't look like the threat that this version that Zack released right here is. This guy looks like a Justice League level threat. So this is like everything that the villain obviously should be. Now you can see the details are not quite there, but you can see kind of the outline of him, and he looks menacing. He looks like a formidable foe for the Justice League, and I'm just so glad that we're getting him. I think Grace Randolph was on Twitter saying she saw kind of the low-res version of the trailer we may be getting, and she said, yeah, indeed he is in the trailer. And Zack even confirmed it by answering some Vero posts online too. So we have a lot to look forward to at DC Fandome, man. Like, I can't believe he's going to release, we're going to get like a full trailer, it seems like, of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I cannot wait. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys prefer this version of Steppenwolf, Zack's version, or do you actually prefer the theatrical cut? And I'm not here to judge you, but yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, man, this looks like it's going to be, it's a totally different tone it sets in itself, just with the villain, because you kind of, the Steppenwolf doesn't seem as formidable in the theatrical cut, but you see this guy right here, and it looks otherworldly, and I can't wait. I think it totally fits the tone of the DCEU that he created with Man of Steel and BVS, and I'm almost 100% certain it is going to be much better than what we got. But let me know what you guys think. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic and last topic today. It's DC Fandome. I just talked about right now how DC Fandome is going to kind of release, Zack Snyder's Justice League is like the main event. We're going to see a trailer there, and I think that's what most people are excited for. But this is an event for all fans, comic fans, fans of the games and everything. Oh my gosh, I hope they drop Injustice 3. And we just heard about like a Suicide Squad kills the Justice League game too as well. That's probably pretty far off from now, but I'm just so excited. It's here for all DC fans, cosplayers, and everything. I submitted my own cosplay stuff there that I know I'm not going to win, but it'd be cool to get a shout out somehow. Anyways, we got the full list of names for panels that we're going to get here, and it would take me a full 12 minutes just to read off all of these names. So we got stuff from the movies, people from the show. Like the Suicide Squad cast list is literally like a third of this, a third of these guest lists. But anyway, there's so many people on there. I think I saw Val Kilmer's name even on there, which was kind of a shock. But we got, you can read through all these names if you want. Most of the people you expect to be there are going to be there. One person who I did not see on there and is really, really surprising, and not surprising at the same time, is Henry Cavill. So again, this looks like pretty much everybody we expect to be there. Especially with the new movies coming out, all the stars from those movies. But Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill's he does really well on social media. He just did that whole gaming PC video, got everyone excited. I know he's filming The Witcher. I think they're filming right now. But he was recently on the Man of Steel watch party where Zack Snyder announced his Justice League on HBO Max, and it's really kind of it's something to behold that he's not on here, and it only leaves me to speculate if he's going to actually surprise us. So, we all know that the virtual Comic-Con was kind of a failure. on almost all levels. And you know, I'm not trying to knock you if you did enjoy it or you participated in the virtual Comic Con this year, but you know, Justice Con outshined it. You know, obviously they had Zack Snyder there, but this seems to be like the main event, something the first of its kind. You know, something for the fans. It's so exclusive. It's only for 24 hours, and there's going to be like over 100 hours of content on there. So it's going to be a mess trying to cover everything. And between myself and Darren, hopefully we can. We'll definitely be streaming and posting videos for it. But Henry Cavill, is he going to show up as a surprise? It would give us that feeling back again of awaiting that Comic-Con news, those exclusive drops and special appearances. And that's what I'm really talking about when I say this lineup, while it feels like everyone, they threw like the whole kitchen sink at us, still leaves room for surprises. Obviously, Ben Affleck's not on there. I would imagine they don't want two versions of Batman to promote on there. While some people would disagree, I get it from a marketing perspective. Hey, you want to focus on the new Batman. Robert Pattinson is going to be there. Another surprise for me is Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's listed on there. And I just recently saw a TikTok promotion for DC Fandome on online too. So Ezra Miller, you know, the whole choking a woman incident, it looks like didn't get him canceled. And again, I'm not really a fan of cancel culture, but I would have imagined that would have done it. But he's been laying low ever since. But it looks like we're going to get him here, DC Fandom. So we're going to get some Flash news. Obviously, Barbara Muschietti's on there and Andy Muschietti's on there, I think. But yeah, DC Fandom, Henry Cavill. Will we get some Man of Steel 2 news? Will we get news of his cameo appearances? That's what I'm really hoping for, and that's really the surprise I think fans really want. You know, we just saw him in his black suit recently with Zack Snyder's footage. What better way to follow up that momentum than surprise us with Henry Cavill? Let me know. Do you guys think that it could happen? Are there other surprises that might be in store for us? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll try to get to a reading the comments video later on this week. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.